Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Kaylie Brink and welcome back to my life. So, if you guys, live under a rock or, just haven't, looked at the news, or maybe you just don't live in New York State, but New York State is recreationally legal. So if you are above the age of 21, you can legally smoke weed wherever you can smoke a cigarette. However, it's not in like bars, restaurants, not on school grounds, churches, like, come on, like the normal where you shouldn't smoke areas. Do not smoke in the car. Make sure you are above the legal age to smoke. But in New York State, you can smoke pretty much almost wherever you want, and you can have up to 3 ounces on you. So this week's video will be kind of like in celebration of New York State just making history. And although we did have medical dispensaries and medical's legal, it is a giant step as a nation that New York is just, I think it's number 15 or number 16 on the list of how many states are recreational. It literally is history. I am so glad we can be a part of it. So with today's video, we are going to do a little high Q&A. Before we get started, I have 2 different strains here. One's sativa, one's indica. I think we're going to go with the indica one because it gives me the most of a high. So I asked you guys on Twitter and on Instagram, and I believe on Snapchat, on questions to ask me for today's video. And I asked and you guys delivered. So let's start. So our first question is, how do you feel about New York State turning recreational? And I feel amazing, hands down. I've been smoking for years. It has helped me mentally, emotionally, and just honestly physically. Helps me sleep. It helps so much stuff, and I would much rather do an herb than to take a medical substance that has been altered to so many different people and has so many different side effects. So I am very, very happy to see how many and what states follow in New York's footsteps. I'm just really excited. Cheers. So our next question is pizza or burger? I have not eaten today, so why are you doing this to me? And I'm trying to be healthy, so that's also a struggle. But honestly, if it were to be like a couple of years ago, I probably would have said pizza, but I'm honestly thinking I'm more of a burger person now. It's gotta be a burger from like, I don't know, I like burgers. And it's funny because like when Devin and I got together, I never liked burgers. I just thought they were gross, and as long as they're cooked right and they have the right toppings, I think they can be really, really good. And I have not been eating pizza that much. I don't know. I can go for it every once in a while, but I actually crave burgers a little more than I do pizza. Do you still talk to your therapist? I absolutely do. Every day. Well, not every day. Every week. I love her. I recommend therapy to everyone. I have spoken about it in my past videos. I think it truly helps, even if it's just somebody to talk to and you don't know how to express your feelings or don't really know how to deal with your feelings. I just can't recommend it enough. I think that everybody should go, especially starting at a younger age and then continue throughout your life. I think it's very beneficial to everyone. What's your dream job? Honestly, I don't really have a dream job as long as I'm happy making money. Like, as long as I'm happy doing it. I have been in jobs that I've been very unhappy in, and whether it's just the way it's ran or just who you work with or just things that you can't control, which is completely understandable, but I just want a job or a career that I can be happy to wake up every day and do. And thankfully, like, I know this isn't a career, but I am so grateful for the chance that COVID did happen, so then that way it got me to kicking into gear with making YouTube videos. I love making YouTube videos for you guys and sharing my life with everyone. I am very not closeted, but like, I guess you could say closeted. Like, I keep a lot of things to myself, so I like to use this as basically a form of therapy, kind of, where you could just like talk about your feelings and like what's going on in life, and just, I know a lot of people can relate, so if I can help one person, even with whatever job I have in the future, if I can help one person and be happy doing it, I would absolutely love that. That would be a dream. Your dream car? Honestly, I just love Jeeps. Ever since I was young, I really wanted a Hummer. Like, that was my dream. And then they stopped making them. I remember I was like, I want a bright yellow Hummer with, like, I think it was like hot pink polka dots, because I wanted to be like known. But like, who would want that? Who would want that? I was so young though. So, but I did end up getting a Jeep Wrangler. I love that thing. That thing is I loved it so much. So probably another Jeep. I would probably deck it out. I mean, they are a little bit expensive. It takes a lot to fill the gas tank, but I love that you can really go anywhere and pretty much do anything with them and take the tops off. And the doors. I love that. So probably another like decked out Jeep. And are you still doing resin? Yes I am. Not as often though. I do it like once a month, if that. I have just kind of geared away towards that, or away from that. Are you still moving to Florida? I hope so. I really want to. It's in my plans, but with last year, I have just learned to take everything how it is and not really plan too much for the future, because anything can change. But I would really love to be down there by the end of the year. So that's how that's going. Are you still getting a boob job? I want to so bad. Since I lost weight, it's just they're not how I want them to be. I'm not really insecure with them. I'm just not happy with them. So like, shirts don't fit me right, and just like they don't look how they should with my body since I lost weight. And that is the dream. That's the goal. I absolutely want to get one within the next couple years. So, do you still work out? Yes, I do. Not as often. I'm trying to get back into it since we're going on vacation soon. I want to look. So I have been working out. I'm actually gonna do a workout after this. Well, I'm gonna try to, depending on how high I get. But yeah, I've been trying to get back into it. My arms are killing me from yesterday. I just watch YouTube videos and just work out with what I want to work out with that day, and just kind of push myself until I can't really go anymore, which can be dangerous. So be careful with that. Know your limits. Drink lots of water. And yeah, if anybody's interested in working out with me, DM. What do you want to do with your life? Honestly, it all kind of just starts with when I get down to Florida. There's really nothing for me here in New York, work-wise, aside from restaurant jobs, and that goes into the next question. What do you want? Are you going to do anything with your degree? Honestly, there's really nothing here to do with my degree. Like, there's nothing here I want to do. There's nothing for me in New York to do, so we're just kind of riding it out until we get to Florida. I'm hoping opportunities open. I have been looking for stuff. I just can't do anything until I'm down in Florida. So, have you ever gotten filler? So, I haven't gotten lip filler. These are all natural. I could do a story time on them because there's a reason why they're this big. But and I have a scar. You can't really see it with my lipstick on, but I have a scar on my lip. But I'll do a story time on that down the line. But the only filler I have is I got it last March in my forehead. It all went away now. You just see the creases and everything. But I really just wanted to fix right here. It's all for my makeup lines. I don't mind the expressions and all, but I would wear makeup almost, no, it's not every day, but like it was at the time, it was every single day, and just going to work and having creases and everything in my makeup, I hated it. It was so annoying. So I would love to get it again, but I'm just not, it's not a priority right now. But yeah, I would absolutely get Botox again right here, but I would not get any in my lips. I also really want to get the under eye filler because this has foundation, concealer, and by under eye cream by it, and it's still so dark, and I got a good sleep last night, so I don't understand. I've always had hollowed under eyes, I guess, so I would really love to get that done. I know it's dangerous, but like I would absolutely love to try it out. What does mental health mean to you, and how are you sharing good vibes? Honestly, like mental health means so much to me. I feel like my whole brand is kind of like mental health. I absolutely believe that people should take social media breaks and just mental health days and just take a day to just really just focus on yourself, because it's so easy to get lost in the world and just get lost comparing yourselves to everybody on what's popular and what's in and what's not. And just I think that it's important to find a place or a way to just like ground you, basically, just to like this one's deep. It's also because I'm high as fuck right now, but it's pretty deep. I think that mental health is just so important, and that it's so underrated, and that so many people are struggling with it and not being able to get treated. I myself have only been seeing a therapist for only a month or so. It's probably about going on 2 months, but it takes a lot to be able to take that next step and saying, okay, I need help, whether that's just talking to somebody or helping you get on some kind of antidepressant meds or anti-anxiety meds. The first step is like really just saying I need help, I know something's off and something's not going on. There are so many things that go untreated because it's not noticed, or it gets pushed under the rug because feelings are not meant to be felt, or it's just, I don't know, I feel like people push feelings under the rug a lot, and we have always been taught to like basically do that. So to really just like feel what you're feeling, I have learned so much. It's just, if you are feeling sad, you need to feel this, and like if you're feeling happy, like there's a reason for this. There's a reason for everything, I believe. But hello, Bella. It's been a while since you've made an appearance. So next is, when are you getting married? We have set a couple dates in the past, but I honestly have just really needed to work on my mental health before I could even think about our wedding. It's really hard to think about like having a wedding or kids, because like just the thought of like my dad not being there, it still gets me choked up. It is what it is. We're just working with life. I'm trying to get to a better mental state, and thankfully he's very patient with me. If you have not followed me on Instagram, you should go check that out, and on Twitter. It's at Kaylie, it's at the Kaylie Brink on Instagram and Twitter. Also, you're gonna want to turn on that post notification bell and subscribe if you haven't already, because we have a very exciting video coming up next week. Next Thursday, I will be dyeing my hair, and if you want to see what it looks like probably beforehand, tune into my Instagram, because we'll probably be up there before I post on Thursday, because I'm dyeing it tomorrow. Yeah, but I'm excited. I haven't dyed my hair, and like I've dyed my hair, but like I haven't dyed it in like 10 years. So I'm really excited for it. I need a change, and see you in next week's video.